Many stories are being told at the same time. I do understand that there were text messages that was read on the record by Jane where she told Diddy that she didn't want to do the freak offs, and he did threaten, you don't do these. That's fine. Number one, if you don't do freak offs, we break up. I just don't know what she thought that this was going to be. Now, consent is a big thing, because of these times where she was like, I didn't want to do it, and he still threatened not to pay her rent, then in those instances, no is a no is a no is a no. And as a woman, I fully accept that. If I say yes 5 times and that 6th time I say no, no is no. And that's where we have issues with consent, right? Because in this instance, we are trying to prove compliance versus consent. Because on the stand, there were some times where you could see, okay, you were consenting to this freak off because you wanted to spend time with this man, right? And the only way that you knew that you could spend time with this man was to have a freak off. And then there were other times where he wanted a freak off and she said no, but he put her in a position to say yes because he threatened not to pay her rent. Those are not the same. Is a juror going to be able to unpack all of that? Are they able to make that distinction? I don't know. And the thing is, the prosecutors was denied the opportunity to bring Don Hughes back. Don Hughes was the expert witness, the psychologist who was able to break down trauma and abuse cycles and all that, and victim mentalities. The prosecutors need help with this. It's too complex. This needs to be breaking down in so many ways to put stuff off in one bucket over here and one bucket over there and one bucket over there. The jurors are not licensed psychologists, right? How are they able to really analyze this and dissect this to still come up with a reasonable conclusion about what's being put in front of them? The judge denied it. And I think that was a huge blow to the prosecution. They need Don Hughes. They need another expert witness on this stand to unpack what has been testified since she was on there before. I'm saying that the prosecution needs help to really drive some of these nuanced, invisible mechanisms that are going on right now. And they need an expert witness to do it. I hope they're able to call somebody else. Because what Jane is doing on this stand is confusing me. And if it's confusing me, I'm sure it's confusing those jurors.